Hi everyone, my name is Tiffy and I love to play Sudoku, so I thought I'd show you how I play Sudoku and how my mind works. So there are many settings you can choose when you play Sudoku. I remove the emojis just because I find that they get in the way of me seeing the numbers. I kept everything else because when I first started playing Sudoku, this helped me. So my eyes will naturally gravitate me towards a certain place on this grid, but I will be explaining where my thinking goes and where my eyes go. So in every Sudoku grid, there are 9 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And in each of these boxes, the numbers 1 through 9 can only appear once. In every column, in every column and every row, the numbers 1 through 9 can only appear once. You cannot have the same 2 digits. So my eyes will naturally gravitate me towards this box here because there's 2 empty spaces. So if we look at the numbers 1, 2, 3, you're missing a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're missing a 4 and a 5. A 4 and a 5 have to be in either of these 2 boxes, okay? But again, you cannot repeat in the same row or column. So let's verify that. A 4 and 5 can go in here because there's nothing blocking it in its row nor column. What about here? There's a 5 here. A 5 cannot go here. So that means this has to be the 4. Up here, we're going to put a 5. Next, my eyes will bring me here just because there's 2 boxes missing in this whole entire column. So we're missing a 1, 2, we're missing a 2, and a 6. So again, we have to look in the box just to confirm there's no 2 and 6s, it's going great. So 2 and 6 have to go into one of these 2. You see a 6 here in its row, so the 6 cannot be here, the 6 has to be here. And the 2 has to go here. So I would naturally stay in this box because there's only 3 missing. You're missing a 1, 3, and a 5. If you go in here, you know that 1 and 3 cannot go into this box because there's a 1 and 3 here in its row and a 1 and 3 up top. So the 1 and 3 has to go into one of these 2 because they can't go in here, and this box needs a 1 and 3. Again, you cannot have a 1 and 3 here. So that means the last option has to be a 5. We're going to look into these 2 now, a 1 and a 3. A 1 cannot be in this one, so we're going to put the 1 here and a 3 here. Next, my eyes will bring me here just because there's 2 boxes missing in this whole entire column. So it's going to be a 2 and an 8. There's really nothing that's going to stop me here from putting a 2 and an 8, so I'll take my little pencil and write 2, 8. So this little pencil, you can write any number in the world. It's not going to tell you if it's wrong or right, it's just really basically for you to put your notes in, okay? So I'm going to erase that. I would not recommend putting the numbers in unless you're 100% sure that those are the only numbers that can fit in there. But process of elimination, you can remove them more. So I'll show you what I mean by that a bit later. 2 and 8 have to be in here. Next, my eyes bring me here because there's 2 boxes missing. You're missing a 3 and a 9. So the 3 cannot be here because there's a 3 in the box and in its column. So you're going to put a 3 here and a 9 here. If I come back here, if a 2 and 8 have to be in this box, then the numbers missing here are a 4 and a 6. Here, you will not put a 4 because there's a 4 here. Let's say I put a 4. It will tell me that I'm wrong and it's red because of the settings I chose. So, put a 6 here and a 4. Again, 2 and 8 have to be in here. We don't really know what else can go there. My eyes will bring me here next because the numbers that are missing are only 2 of them. There's a 7 and a 9 missing. A 7 down here prevents me from putting 7 here. So there goes my 7 and my 9. My eyes bring me to this block for some reason in the middle. And the reason why is because I see a 4 here, meaning the 4 cannot be in all of these 3 boxes, meaning that the 4 has to be up here because this box does need a 4. Next, my eyes bring me to this column that we're already in because there's only 3 missing. So you're missing a 1, a 6, and an 8. So if you look in here, you cannot put a 1 nor a 6. There's a 1 and a 6 here, so this would be an 8. Also, 8 wouldn't be in any of these 2 because there's an 8 in the box itself. So next I'm missing a 1 and a 6. There's a 6 up here, so I'm going to put a 6 here and a 1 right here. Okay. Next, we're going to look at this row right here. For some reason, 4, 5, and 7 are missing. If you look here, 4, 5, and 7 can fit. There's nothing preventing me in that whole box nor column. 4, 5, and 7. 4, 5, and 7. 7s are here, preventing me from putting 7s in either of these two, so you would put 7 here. I'll put a 4 and 5 in one of these two. There's a 4 down here, stopping me from putting a 4 here. I would put a 4 right here, and a 5. Okay. In this box right here, this compartment, we're missing a 3, a 5, and a 4. If we look at it, the 4 cannot be in here, it has to be one of these two. The 4 can't be here because there's a 4 here. 4 has to go here. 5 and 3. Can I put a 5 here? No, I can't. There's a 5 up here, so the 5 has to be here, and the 3 has to go here. I'm going to these two next. We're missing here a 7 and a 6. 7's down here, so 7 can't go here, has to be in the other one, and this has to be the 6. When I look into this box here, we're missing a 5 and a 9. There's a 5 here, meaning the 5 can't really go in here. 5 would be here, and this I would put a 9. Next, we're going to look at this whole entire column. We're missing a 1 and a 2. The 1 can't go here because of this one, so it would go in here, and I would put a 2 here. Now just watch what happens here from the penciled in numbers that we put, the notes. If I put a 2 here, that means that it takes away the 2 here right away, meaning the only number that can possibly be here from before is an 8 and a 2. You can definitely double check before you put it in. In this row now, we're missing a 9. In this box, we're missing a 9. In this box, we're missing an 8 and a 6. Nothing in the columns gave me away, so I'll put an 8 and a 6 in here, an 8 and a 6 in here again. In this row, we're missing a 2 and a 6. There's a 2 here, there's a 6 up here, so that means that they have to be the opposites. Sorry, I forgot to remove that. 2 and 6. As you saw down here, I don't know if you saw, when I put a 6 here, the 6 would disappear down here, so this has to be the 8, this has to be the 6. Next, I can look in this box, we're missing a 3, 5, and 8. 3 can't go here, there's a 3 down here, 3 can't go here, there's a 3 up here, a 3. 5 cannot be in this one because there's a 5 up here, so 5. And this one has to be an 8. When we look at this block, 8s cannot be in either of these two, we just put these two 8s. So an 8, the last two numbers I'm missing are 1 and 9. So thank you for playing this first game with me, and I hope you enjoyed it.